All right, just a quick update here. I want to show a couple things that I did. I just made the video, but then I had to shut it off because I had something going on. So the BPY right there, you can see that the BPY has been missing. So Georgia evening, you're going to be getting a BPY. Looking at the trusted US Games do filter, you're able to tell these things. So, and I typically like to see it combined when I'm looking for the BPY, but it's still useful. And now it's color coded, so you're able to say, all right, well, guess what? There's only three of them. Which one's missing? The green. The green hasn't hit since 127. So that might be one you want to focus on. There's only 16 in the green and 14 in the blue. I mean the purple, and then 9 in the red. So and that's that. That's the update there. And then the color coding thing was removed just because I don't think it was needed. Because you can kind of count between these how often these things hit, and they hit so often. I don't think it was needed. The only thing useful, I think, really was that you could actually just, all right, blue's been out 3. That's how long it's been. I don't. Maybe I'll put it back. I kind of like the fact that you're able to see like there's a big block of pink or a big block of blue. Then you knew you could probably remove that. So maybe I'll bring it back. I don't know. I hate keep asking Mike to do that stuff. So, but right now I like it like this. And then you got the basic doubles here, of course, anytime there's 2 colors used. Nothing new there, but then this is new. So this is cool. So this, what you're looking at is not a month date sum. What this is just when the keys are used. So I don't have the 0 in front of the date because it's just, you'd have a 0 every day or every time it hits. So 329 today's date or yesterday's date was 329 for the evening. And what hit in the box, or just looking at the keys in general, 9 hit. So so the 9 was put in there. So you know that the 9 key was used. 388 came out. Was there a 388? Yes, there's a 3 and an 8. So there's no math sitting there adding all these up or trying to come up with a month date sum. It's just giving you the keys that were used. Okay. Pretty cool. And like this one here, 138 came out, and actually it came out on 318. So all 3 keys were used. This is just inboxed, just generally the keys being used. So remember that it's not like a straight or position type thing. I will say that I was thinking about doing a month date sum right here. Okay, it's called 3MDS, but I don't know if I'm going to because I feel like it might just be a bunch of like craziness. And here's how that would have worked. Okay, so like today's date is 329. So you would look at the first one would be this. Was the last digit used? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, the last digit was used. How about yesterday? Yes, the last digit was used. How about the day before that? Was there a 7? No, there was not. So that's the first thing that I would put down just in general. Was the last digit used? Okay. And then the next thing I would say, okay, 9 plus 2 is 11. And I'd cut off the first digit and I'd say, was there a 1 used? Yes, there was a 1 used. So there would actually be a 1 and a 9 for the month date sum stuff. And then I would also say, okay, 11. Okay, taking these 2 together, adding them up, so 11. And then you add this one here, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cut off the 1. Okay, was there a 4 used? No, there was not a 4 used. So there's 3 different positions you can look at it, right? So just different date sum type stuff. I'm sure there's even probably other stuff that people do. But, and then like for something like this, you would say, was there a 7 used? Yes, there was a 7 used, right? And then was there a 0 used? You could say, was there a 0 used? But I'm not doing that because what you're doing is you're adding the 7. You're adding these 2 digits, right? Regardless of what it is. And so you just add it and say, was there 7? There is no second position to add, right? So then you would say, okay, 7 plus the 3 is 10. You'd cut off the 1. And then you would say, was there a 0 used? No, there was not a 0 used. So you hopefully see what I'm doing there. So same thing like with this one, 01, was there a 1 used? I'm talking about if there was a month date sum. So was there a 1 used? No, there was not a 1 used. Then 0 plus 1 is 1. We already got that established. So then you're gonna do 3 plus 4. And then you can say, was there a 4 used? No. So in the month date sum stuff, there would be none of this stuff would be used, right? But in general, yes. Look at that. So 0 and the 3 were both used. So this is just doing No math at all. Just was one of these keys used. So hope I make that clear. So you're looking at this and you know what you're looking at. So, and I thought it'd be interesting to be able to follow the double, every time that there's two keys used, because that one's going to drop in there a little bit more often. That triple one is just kind of ridiculous. That's probably rarely going to hit, but it'd be interesting. But these right here, it'd be interesting to see how long they go out. They seem to drop in there quite often. So, they have like a seems to be like that. Let's just check a random state here and see what's up. Let's go to Colorado. So that just hit 2 times. When was the last time it hit? So there's a span, but then there's a lot of them. See? Interesting. So I haven't even looked at this. So hope that makes sense. And the month date, some stuff I think would make sense, but I think it would be kind of confusing because you have like X's and trying to figure out what was used. And I don't think I want to deal with it. I like it. It's clean like this, just straight up. Was a key used, and boy, are they often used. And when you get into those higher months, I don't think it will be a problem. I thought it might be at first, but let's just go to like the evening of a state so you can try to drop back that far here. So let's go into like, here we go, October. So same situation, but what will probably happen is if you get up in there, you're going to get maybe more double digits there. So, but that's all right. I mean, it's fine. Like a 0.6 was used, a 0 and a 2 were used. There was no 1. There was no 4. Like I said, we're not adding nothing. You're not adding any of this stuff together. And then if I did do the month date, some stuff, it would not change. It would be like this. 2, 3, was a 3 used? Yes. 3 plus 2 is 5. Was a 5 used? No. And then you just add up the 5 plus the 10. So that's 16. You would cut off the 1. Was a 6 used? Yes. See, that's how I was thinking of doing that. But it's just 3 different ways to follow things. But I just feel like it's going to be like x-axis. It's going to be like kind of probably confusing. So if I can try to make that not confusing, then maybe I'll add that in there at some point or ask Mike to do that. But for now, I like this. Let me know what you think about maybe putting the color thing back in here. If anybody, I don't know. I don't know if I need that in here. I'm kind of like torn between that. But that's going to be it for this video. I got to go. So have a good day, and I'll make a video possibly tonight. So, all right, bye.